What? Hi guys, what's up? Okay, so I honestly don't believe I'm doing this video right now because this is not cool. This is not cool, okay? I'm having an allergic reaction to my anti-humectant beauty products for my hair. This is really I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I don't even believe this is happening, and I think I was in denial because I realized it like a week or 2 weeks ago and I ignored it because it's kind of insidious type of, oh, you don't really notice it and then it rears its ugly head at you. Talking about Soultanical's hair products, the hot sauce and the king drink. Basically, this is what happened. I ignored it 2 weeks ago. The back of my scalp was burning and I was like, no, let me ignore it because it's not that bad. Literally, I thought that on a subconscious level, like, oh yeah, that's something, oh, let me move on to something else. But subconsciously, I'm sure I was like, it's not really anything to think about. But obviously it is, because yesterday and the night before that, I noticed that my back here is burning really bad, and it got worse every time, I lay on my pillow this way on my back. So whenever the hair on my nape comes in contact with my scalp, whenever any hair comes in contact with my scalp, it burns my scalp. So it's not irritating my skin, so it was really tricky in that way. It doesn't irritate my skin, but it irritates my scalp, so that's why I wasn't even that aware of it. But it is true, and my hair is so kinky that a lot of the hair on my head does not naturally lay and seriously come into contact with my scalp because I don't lay on the top of my head and my hair kind of wants to stick up. But the hair at the back of my head where I sleep, that one is being mushed against my scalp, and that's why my scalp was burning. And it's like, oh my gosh. I had to come to terms with it and realize that, yeah, it's Soultanicals and I'm gonna have to stop using it. And that's crazy. And this is the third time in my life of being natural that this has happened to me. Y'all know that Shea Moisture's restorative conditioner broke my skin out on my face or whatever. But I didn't realize this because it didn't break my face skin out. It was just breaking my scalp out. So that's crazy. It just really gave me a wake-up call and let me know that I probably need to just skip and switch back to commercial products, because that's what I usually use. Before all this, oh, let me do the whole natural thing, I usually do the whole natural thing in a very easy way. I just buy some shea butter and I just use Garnier Fructis's shampoo and conditioner. That's what I usually do, and I'm going to go back to that because every time I use a natural organic brand, it breaks me out. If you've been following me for years, Intelligent Nutrients broke me out, Shea Moisture Restorative Conditioner broke me out, and now this is breaking me out. So it's crazy, and it's really letting me know that a lot of these natural organic companies are not regulating their ingredients. Yeah, they may use preservatives like phenoxyethanol and potassium sorbate, Optifen, but I don't think either they're not using enough or they're not regulating their individual ingredients. Like they may let it sit out in the heat in a humid room for too long, and they may just be letting their ingredients themselves go subpar, and that's seriously affecting the whole formulation, and it's really a health risk. It's a serious issue because I don't just get around talking on a soapbox like, oh, this is an issue. But this is the third time this has happened to me, y'all, from 3 different companies. So I really think it needs to be said that, yo, these organic brands and these all-natural brands are not, I don't think they're regulated by the FDA. I really don't know, but I don't think so. And more importantly, everybody should have a conscience and not worry about who's regulating them, and instead regulate themselves because you want to have a quality product. So your own conscience and peace of mind should be like, okay, let me make sure my ingredients are at the top of their possible level. Let me make sure they're the freshest they can be, because that's serious. When something is not fresh, it breeds bacteria, and that can make you sick. That's a serious health risk. And I think that's what's happening. And I think they let their individual ingredients, like say slippery elm bark or flaxseed gel, they may produce it, they may make it, or they get it from wherever they get it, and then they let it sit around in a room that's not refrigerated or humid. You know what I mean? I really think they're just letting their stuff slack and letting their stuff go bad, and that's really, really sad, and it's really detrimental, and somebody could catch a case. I'm not like that, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, seriously, it's a serious health risk, you know, like what if you actually make somebody sick? And I actually read some sort of article online about a girl who was using a more all-natural product, and she used it and it really like made her sick, and she had to go to the hospital and stuff about it, you know, like it's a serious deal, and people really need to like open your eyes and do it. Fix the issue. Like make sure your ingredients are top notch. This is not something that I go around looking for. This is just something that happened and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, this is an issue. Yeah, so these companies, these all natural companies, they're either doing one of two things wrong or they're doing them both wrong. They're not using quality and strong preservative like optifen, potassium sorbate, phenoxyethanol, or a combination. They're not using enough, or they're not using the right concentration and it's too dull. Either they're not doing that, they're not on their preservative game, or they're not on their let me keep my ingredients fresh game. The ingredients that go into your formulation are just as important as the amount and concentration of preservative that you're using in your products. If you have a strong and potent preservative, but you let your fresh, all-natural ingredients go bad and, you know, get all humid and musty and bacteria-ridden, and then you mix that stuff up and you put that preservative in there, that's just as bad. You're not saving anything by having a strong preservative, but your natural organic ingredients are all bacteria-ridden, stale, old, musty, crusty, fungus, mold growing. You know, no. You're not saving anything by getting moldy, stale ingredients and then mixing in some strong preservative in there. That's not going to help. And what's also not going to help is having fresh ingredients and having low quality, low concentration preservative. That's going to go bad. So people need to seriously get on their game and do their thing, because I'm sitting here looking back and all of a sudden, woo! My scalp is burning. Hello? And this has happened to me 3 times from 3 different companies. 3 different companies. Okay, so let's keep that in mind, guys. Let's keep, hello. This is a serious deal. So yeah, I don't believe I just made this video because it's crazy to me. And it's crazy that this is even an issue. But yeah, it's a serious issue. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Later.